Thor: The Dark World is the worst Marvel MCU movie that has ever been produced and released, and I will die on that hill. I don't think they will ever make a movie that's that bad, and if they do, then it'll be in the Thor 2 category tier. Welcome back to the channel where I say stuff and you maybe happen to listen to the stuff. Today we are going to be doing a tier list of MCU movies. This is current up to date, all 37 MCU movies, starting at Iron Man and ending at the most recent Fantastic Four. It's not in that order, but before we get into it, if you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm pretty new to this, so it'll help a lot. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Go follow my social medias on TikTok and Instagram. I post short form content and clips of this content every day. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's a fun movie. See, the thing with the Ant-Man and the Wasp, the thing that the first movie shone in was the fact that it was a heist movie. And if they just like went full balls deep into it being a heist movie, I feel like it would have been better. But it was an okay movie. Then with the second one, they kind of just lost me with Ghost. I don't know. I didn't see the appeal of it. Ant-Man 1. This is a good movie. I would put it in fun, but I see it as significantly better than its second counterpart. And it has really good rewatchability. And that brings it up to good. As much as the other two, especially the third one, brings it down, Ant-Man is a good movie, and if you think otherwise, keep coping. Avengers Infinity War. Do I have to explain this one? Do I have to explain my reasoning for putting it in the GOAT? In GOAT status? So many characters, all for this one villain that we've been leading up to since the first Avengers movie. Peak. Now on to Endgame. I'll say it's probably the hypest like it's ever been, like besides maybe like No Way Home and whatnot. But the problem is that it's just a mess. The time travel explanation is real wonky, and I can't put it on the same level as Infinity War, but it's great. Last 40 minutes is great. And that's how I feel about Avengers too. Avengers, in my opinion, Age of Ultron is probably the most rewatchable one. But Avengers comes in at a close second, brings together these characters that have been being built up for 6 movies. It's going to go in good. Black Panther. Killmonger is a top 5 MCU villain. For that, it's going in good. I just don't know. It's not on the same level as Ant-Man. I'll put it in great. Black Widow. They made this movie after Endgame, after she died, to introduce 2 new characters that'll be used 6 years later in a movie. Brother, it's awful. Don't get me started on Taskmaster and the CGI. Don't keep coping. Keep coping. Captain Marvel, trash. Next. Civil War. So I've added a new tier, better than great, because there's certain movies that I think belong there, like this movie, right? It's like the same thing with Ant-Man and Black Panther. They're not on the same level. Ant-Man is good, Black Panther's better. That's what I'll do. Better. Great. Look at that. Look how things work out. Captain America, the First Avenger. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen this movie in like 2-3 years, and I've only seen it like maybe 2 times or 3 times, but I mean, it's fun. I want to put it in an awful category. It introduces Bucky, Cap, we get Red Skull. Pretty good. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's going in great. Like, the only thing that Civil War has that Captain America doesn't is one of the best Spider-Men that we've had. Not Tom Holland specifically, but one of the best performances in a live-action Spider-Man we've had in a little minute. It was really good. Not to mention the dynamics between Sam and Bucky, Iron Man and Cap, obviously, and it continues Bucky's arc that was initially created in here. Doctor Strange. It's good. I'll put it at the top of good. Put Ant-Man at the bottom of good. That looks right to me. Yeah. I really liked it. It's not really too rewatchable, but it is a good movie. Like, you watch it once, and then a few years later, you forget like half the stuff that's happened in it. You watch it again, you're like, oh, this is peak. It's a good movie. Like it. And I think it's probably, besides maybe Infinity War, the best portrayal that we've had of Doctor Strange. Actually, I lied. Besides your friendly neighborhood Spider Man, then Infinity War, then this. The Eternals. Yeah, it's going at the top of fun. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, I didn't like the fact that they didn't address the hand sticking out of the ground for what, 5, 6 years, somewhere around there. They didn't address it for a while, and I doubt we're getting any sequel at this point. But it was overhated. It was a pretty good movie, and we got some of the best super speed we've seen. We got some of the best Superman moments we've seen. You know, it's not even a DC Superman movie. Like, it's great. It's just not going in the great category. It was fun. Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the intro to my favorite trilogy the MCU has produced, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, it's definitely the second best movie of the three, and it's pretty good. It just has a lot of jokes that don't age well. I don't really like Drax like at all in any of the movies. He has a few funny jokes here and there, I guess, but he's so useless. Like, why is he even? I don't understand. But I really like the movie. I'm gonna put it at the top of good, actually. Yeah, that looks right to me. Iron Man 3. Harvey was the only good thing about this. Everything else was pretty awful. I'll put it above Black Widow. That looks right to me. Shang-Chi. Anybody who hates on Shang-Chi, bro, some of it is valid. I mean, I understand you hating the CGI battle at the end, the dragon. They weren't leading up to that. It wasn't really. It's a hand-to-hand combat movie that ends with a big CGI dragon battle, which isn't the best. But looking past that and looking past Aquafina, I see a gem of a character and a pretty good story and really good hand-to-hand combat and direction. And I had a lot of fun. I think it deserves to be at the bottom of good, just behind the first Ant-Man. I think that's right. Spider-Man Homecoming. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I just don't like Iron Boy Jr., and for that it goes at the top of fun. I'd rather watch TASM too. I'd rather watch TASM. I'd rather watch the OG Raimi trilogy. I'd rather go back and watch the 94 animated series, which, by the way, peak all the way through. I think it's 5 seasons. Goated. So, funny enough, this actually was Far From Home, not Homecoming. This is actually Homecoming. We're moving Homecoming up here, and then Far From Home at the bottom of here. It's not awful. I don't think it is, but it's bordering that. It's fun. I like it more than these three, but I don't like it as much as these four. Solid. Thor: The Dark World. It goes in Thor 2. Moving on, Thor Ragnarok. Goes at the bottom of good. I like Shang-Chi more than this movie. Nothing really too special. They show that Thor doesn't need a conduit to use his powers, and then they give him a conduit to use his powers in the next movie. I don't care. Thor. I like it more than Iron Man 3 and less than Far From Home. Avengers Age of Ultron. Better. Don't care. Cope. Keep coping, okay? The only thing that brought this movie down was the fact that they tried to cram too much, and they didn't do Ultron as good. I think this should have been a two-part movie, just like Infinity War and Endgame, and I think the Russos should have directed it. But even with all that being said, I like it better than all of these movies, and I like it less than these movies. It's going right here. Keep coping. Iron Man. Yeah, it's going right behind. I'll put it right behind Guardians 1. Maybe I have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a bit. Tony Stark built this in a cave. Yeah, I can't really remember too much off the top of my head about it. Seems like more of a bland movie, but it's a good movie and it knocked off everything, so it has to go somewhere up here. I feel like this fits it. We're filling up this good category a little bit too much though. But it's okay because now we have the Incredible Hulk. It was fun. I liked it more than I liked Homecoming, so it's definitely not as good as Ragnarok though. Iron Man 2. Yeah, Iron Man 2 is better than Iron Man 1. I don't know what world y'all live in, but Iron Man 2 goes right in front of Iron Man 1, right behind Guardians. I really like the way they delve into his alcoholism as they do in the comics. Although I don't really like the way they went about it and the story they took, and it's a bit wonky. But as a child, this is the movie out of all the MCU movies that I remembered the most, that I rewatched the most, that I still like the most out of Phase One. This spot is well deserved. It's going right here. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It was fun. Now that I'm looking at these, I like it more than Eternals. I don't like it as much as Homecoming. But now that I'm looking at these, I definitely like Far From Home more than I like Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain America. That looks right. Maybe switch that around. This looks good. This looks good, chat. This is good. We're cooking. We're cooking. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I mean, it was fun. I like Namor. I didn't see the point of killing off the Queen. This might be a hot take, but I like Guardians 2 more than I like Wakanda Forever. Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm not gonna even explain this. It's going and go. I don't care. Most rewatchable MCU movie by far. Completed my dream that I've had since I was 1 year old. Maybe I'm biased. I am biased. It's my list. It's going up here. It deserves to be up here, all right? And if you have a problem with it, keep coping. Thor Love and Thunder. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. The highlight of this movie was Christian Bale, but it was pretty bad. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Trash. You're going above Captain Marvel. I'm moving Black Widow down. You're also trash. Yeah, I like that. Bottom of awful. Character assassination for Wanda, literally and metaphorically. I did not like it. Yeah, no, we're good. Trash. Next. Actually, I like Captain Marvel less than you. No, I lied. I don't. You're trash. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This goes in great, right above Infinity War. It pulled at my heartstrings. It closed my favorite MCU trilogy and actually left me satisfied after watching an MCU trilogy, which has never happened on this list. So, yeah, James Gunn just knows how to do it. The Marvels. It's fun. Yeah, no, it's fun. I don't like it more than Guardians 2. I like Guardians 2 more than Homecoming, actually. And Hulk. This is going at the top. Yeah, no, it deserves to be right about here. I really like the Marvels. I hate Captain Marvel as Brie Larson. Nick Fury was kind of stupid in the movie, but it was a good movie. I liked it. I really like Miss Marvel. I really like Monica Rambeau. The post credit scene was really cool. Brie Larson took me out of it. Deadpool and Wolverine. See, the thing with this movie is after rewatching it, you just kind of look at it and you're like, it's good, but I think it deserves to be like right there. It's not the best. Go give it a rewatch. It's Brave New World. No, it was good. I liked it. I really I would put this lower, and I'm not against putting it lower. Actually, yeah, no, it's going lower, chat. I just can't. I remembered the end scene with Sam and Red Hulk, and I couldn't. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to be, it. I like the movie. I just it's the Incredible Hulk. 2, B, Sam Wilson feels forced. C, that end scene when he's defusing Red Hulk. It's not fun. Thunderbolts. I had a really good time watching Thunderbolts. I like Thunderbolts. And I like all the characters. I mean, I didn't like Taskmaster or Ghost. One of those gets, taken care of, though. So, fingers crossed, chat. It's good. No, I'll put it in better. I really like it. Not as good as in Age of Ultron. Finally, last but not least, Fantastic Four: The First Steps. And again, this may be recency biased. I've seen it 3 times this year. A lot of wonky points. Um, I really don't like Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. She just doesn't sell me. Her accent sounds so forced. Not even her accent, just her talking. It sounds so forced. But I'm also gonna put this in better, right under Thunderbolts. And that right there, boys, that's the list. And there y'all have it. My tier list of MCU movies up to date, all 37 of them, ranking them anywhere from GOAT to Thor 2. I really think I could have moved Captain Marvel and Quantum Mania down to Thor 2. I just don't think they're as bad though. But they could have gone in the category, and then I could have moved some more down. They just don't deserve the slander. Thor 2 is the only movie in the MCU that truly deserves the slander that it gets. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, hit the little bell thingy so that you can get notified when I post videos like this. If you want to see more, or anything else, anything new, just let me know in the comments. I'm willing to adapt. This is still pretty new and I'm still learning. But with that being said, I will catch y'all in the next one.